Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. Guess what? Look what's happening on my screen right now. People actually delivered my cargo. Are you reading what it says? So basically, remember at the very tail end of the last stream yesterday, I loaded in a whole bunch of cargo for deliveries, and it says that in the last 24 hours, people actually delivered said cargo. I'm trying to see. See, I trusted the cargo. How can I see that, though? Is it in a log anywhere? Like, who delivered it and what rewards I got? I'm not sure where you would go to see that information. Is it cargo? No, cargo management. Does anyone know? Does anyone know where you would go to see that? Because I think I just got some leveling from it too. They gave me some likes and stuff, but I don't know where to go to see that. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how it goes. I'm not sure. But what happened was as soon as I booted it up, there was a bunch of pop-ups on the screen that said, so-and-so delivered your cargo. So-and-so delivered your cargo. I was like, oh, I got rewarded for that? And it says I did, but I'm not sure where to see that in the game. I'm sure it probably is here. I just don't know where. So, all right, well, I guess the cargo got delivered, so it was worth it to carry it here. We're about to head out. Why do I have a gun in? All right, we're off. Let's go. Let's go. So remember, what is our new mission for today? This is day 2 of me playing Death Stranding 2. Our mission is as follows. To head to this new area that's going to be full of this timefall rain. To build a timefall shelter so that we are immune to it. Then, we have to, once all of our equipment is safe, we then have to fight BTs with some blood grenades, toss grenades at them and wipe them out, and then we can go and continue on with our quest towards the next destination. Alright, we're off. We're gonna have to go around here. I'm pretty sure we can't climb this thing. CyberElk has gifted a membership today. Thank you so much, CyberElk, for gifting a member. See who gets it today. Congrats to whoever in the community gets a free membership and access to all of my emotes. Like, it just makes sense as you're playing to just always hold the triggers. I know you don't have to, like you're not required to, but if you always hold the triggers, you literally will never drop stuff. So I actually don't know why someone would do that. There we go. I will tell you this, though. It is arduous because these triggers now have resistance. Unlike PlayStation 4 controller, PS5 DualSense has resistance in the triggers. So it takes a little bit of force to hold them down to do this. So it's tougher, actually. Wait time. I wonder again how you do these. I wonder how you do those things. I'd love to do it, but I don't know how to do it. Oh no, we're on the real G scale. Look out for the rocks. I've dodged them. Am I getting stick drift on this pad yet? I am not, Stealthy Kupo, but then again, I haven't played a lot of PlayStation in the last year. Since I got my gaming PC, I pretty much played almost everything on there. And even when I do play on PlayStation 5, a lot of the times it's a fighting game I use a joystick for. So, in that regard, I really haven't played much to have stick drift. Maybe this game will, because look, literally as I play, I have to just constantly hold the stick. That's the gameplay here. Maybe this will be the game I get the stick drift. are.
Enough already.
Is it all rain that creates the aging? Or is it only certain rain? I forgot if it's all rain in general, or if it's only outbreaks of timefall rain that cause the problems. I've totally forgotten that part of the lore. No, Cyberhulk, I've never tried my DualSense on a PC. That's a good question. I never tried it out. What's that? There's something over there, but I don't know what it is. Let's see what this is. Those like anti-timefall clothing? Oh, it's a bonus PCC. Okay, let's grab it. I wonder when I'm going to be able to fabricate shoes. Try to get this anti-timefall clothing, too. But I think this is for delivery. This is not for us to wear. Oh, I am. Walter says, rapidly mash the touchpad when the game says to like. I just did that. I learned to do that yesterday. After a few likes that I kind of failed on, I started doing it, and it worked out nicely. Let's get this anti-timefall clothing, and then we'll head towards our objective over here. Tag says, timefall is usually where the BTs are located. However, there can be normal rain. So right now, I wonder if this is normal rain. It's not saying that my boxes are decaying, so I think this maybe just be normal rain right now. But as we get closer over there, maybe we'll get to the timefall section. Alright, let's get this anti-timefall clothing. So Cyber thanks for the membership. It went to Loving American. Congrats, Loving American, on getting the gifted membership, and thank you again to Cyber for the support. Once I get over here to a safer spot, we'll cool down a sec. And then I will, we'll cool down a sec, and then I will add that to the leaderboard. A toy duck? What the heck? What just happened? I have no idea what just happened there. That was weird. Toy duck. Ooh, this is creepy. Look at this area. It's like a church or something. Yeah. Headache pills are right here. Another bonus PCC. Oh wait, I say headache pills are right here, but actually, they don't look right there. By the way, that's the area with the BTs, I bet. So this is where we got to make the timefall shelter. See it? Ikuma says you have entered BT territory. That's what that was. Okay. Let's build our shelter. That's our safe spot. Nice. Okay. PCC. Select the structure. Timefall shelter. There we go. Build. Hoping people to connect. Constant timefall damages your cargo containers when you're in a BT area, so build a timefall shelter and hold triangle to offload your backpack under the shelter and keep it and its contents dry. There you go. So you build a timefall shelter, correct. Looks like you built the timefall shelter I was talking about. Nice. Timefall shelters are good for more than just keeping dry. You know that they repair your containers and put a protective spray and can keep BTs at bay. Pretty handy like little structures. Keep making good use of them. There you go. Nice. So here we are. And what we need to do, the mission is right, there's the geophysics lab. So the mission is to go into this structure and kill the BTs. And then we'll probably go back and get our items, and then when the BTs are dead, then we go to the lab. So that's where we are at. Cool. Thank you, Cyber Elk. For the membership. That gets us up to 161 of support. How do you guys like this font for Death Stranding 2? I felt like this font hit the spot for like the cybernetic or cyber future kind of stuff for Death Stranding 2. I know it doesn't really match the font of the game, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Okay. So that's done, but now the question is, do we still have our weapons? Because I need the grenades. Where are our grenades? Yeah, we don't have them. They were in the backpack. So I think I need to transfer cargo from the backpack. Here it is. I need to transfer this over. Attached to the suit. I guess we gotta swap some stuff off the suit. I don't really need all this crap. I don't need the special alloys. It says it's attached to suit, but I want to put it into the backpack. They won't let me? What if I wanted to put this in the backpack? I guess I offloaded it onto the ground, the special resin. Yeah, I did. All right, I'll just offload it for now, and then I can get it later. I'll put it in the backpack later. Because I need to get more of the blood grenades. There we go. So there we go. We got all 3 blood grenades attached. I only have 3, so I have to make them good. If I'm going to toss them, I got to be able to hit the BTs with them and take them out. If I miss, I'm going to be screwed because I only have 3 blood grenades. Okay. Well, let's hope for the best. What if you have bad aim? You have to do the whole mission over? Damn, that would suck. You have to go all the way back, get more blood grenades, and come all the way back again? That would stink. Huh. Well, hopefully I don't suck. There you go. Where's it go? It's falling. Is it fine? Hopefully it's fine and not degrading because the edge of it went there. I hope not. It looks like my boots. Does that look fine or does it look like it's being destroyed? I can't tell. Maybe I can put it further up here. There we go. Now they're all loose, so now they should be okay. Okay. You don't have the number of... Wait, it says you don't have the number of items required for the mission? What do you mean I have 3 blood grenades? I thought the whole point was I need 3 blood grenades. Oh, I actually have 5, so I actually have 15. Yeah, I have 15 blood grenades. So I should be able to beat them with that. I don't know why it says I don't have the number of items required. Well, that's kind of weird. What happens at this terminal? Just activate terminal? You can upgrade it. Yeah, for how much? 32 crystals and 400 metal. I do not have 400 metal. Where on earth would I get 400 metal from? I don't know. We don't have it. We'd have to get it in the environment, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, number one, what's over here? Okay. You can fabricate here. We can fabricate the grenades here, so if we mess up, we're good. Oh, you can actually fabricate a transporter boot. That's good, because I'm going to need that, because my boots are going to start to wear out, I'm sure. So you know what? I'm going to make one of these right now. There you go. Now I have 2 pairs of boots on my boot clip. I'm going to definitely claim these crystals. How many are in here? 210. Wow, that's awesome. Metals. There's 150 metal available here. Sadly, not enough to do the upgrade. But we should grab it and put as many as we can into there, I think. How do I maximize? There's no maximize button. That's silly. Why can I only carry 1? It says I can only carry 1. Maybe it's a pack of metals? Maybe it's a pack of metals. It is. Okay. There you go. Why did I just drop them? What happened? I dropped them for no reason. That was weird. Maybe I have to hold the triggers. Okay. Mining resources like in Starfield. In Starfield, there's no point. In this game, if you build structures and upgrade them for other people, you can get rewarded for it. The Starfield thing was just a waste of time. Okay. Well, I think it's time for us to head out. Our mission is to go kill all the BTs up there. There's also multiple items we can grab. Tar eruption samples, headache pills. So let's see what these BTs look like. First time exploring with BTs in the game. Let's check it out. That's a BT, right? So if we hit this directly with the grenade, I believe it dies. Nice. We got one. I wonder how many there are that we have to kill. Die. Now he did. So I guess when they're floating away, that's when they're dying. Okay. That sucks. I wasted a grenade. It didn't work. All right, so we got to have a more direct hit. That's a nice direct hit. Looks like once they start floating, they're gonna be dead. They're done for. Okay. Okay, there's another one over here. Let's keep killing them one by one. I wonder how many there actually are. That's a direct hit, baby. So direct hit is instant kill. Okay. We have 10 more, and we can go fabricate more, so we're pretty good as long as we don't get spotted. And so far, so good. Direct hit. Nice. Like it. Is there a point to killing them all? You're supposed to. That's the mission. The mission is to clear this area of BTs. So we have to try to kill them all. Are we clear? You would think the mission would update. See, we're not. I think the mission would update if we were clear. That one is, kind of looking around. Oh, this one kind of got... This guy got a little bit of a splatter effect from it. So he's writhing around. He's high up. He's going to be hard to hit. Did I get him? I think I got him right in the head. Oh, did we do it? No, there's another one. There were two there. Did we get this? Did we get a 2 for 1? Almost, but he didn't die, I don't think. Almost a 2 for 1. So we did it. You see what happened? It says the density has fallen.
You are too far away from your cargo.
We're good. We did it, and that's why the rain cleared. Sweet. That was not hard. As long as you're doing it stealthy, it's fine. See, the problem is, in the first game, you would run into those things. You're like, oh shit, you wouldn't realize it. And then they'd all chase your ass, and you'd have to run away from them, and it was pretty, pretty hectic, pretty suspenseful. So it looks like we're in the clear. They're all gone. We can now loot and continue on to our destination. Sweet. I thought I saw another hand. What do they call them? The chiral crystals? I thought I saw another one here, but now I lost it. No, I swear there was a chiral crystal here. Guess not. Here's one. Grab these items. Headache pills, another tar thing. Dark Souls is what I consider playing Dead by Daylight. I've played Dead by Daylight many times over the years. I do like the game. I would always consider it for like a Halloween event or something, but it doesn't really have longevity. Sadly for the audience, again, a lot of people are like, that's an old game, and they're not really into it. I like it more than the viewing audience, I think. Alright, tar eruption samples. All these optional items for side questing. Dang, that was huge. We got like 2 or 3 more optional items, and then we could just go back, grab our cargo, and go deliver it. I need that cuddly toy duck. Getting heavy, I have to double trigger it again. Alright. The graphics are amazing, I agree. For a console game, the lighting and the detail. I mean, keep in mind I'm playing at 4K on PS5 Pro. Not everyone can do that, but if you have the capability, man, the game is gorgeous. Headache pills are down here. Here's the toy duck. Very important. All toy ducks. Very important. I'm approaching the cargo weight limit, and I might not be able to bring all these items with me, honestly. There's more headache pills down there. We might have to dump some of this cargo at the Timefall shelter, and then go do the mission, and then come back and grab more cargo. Unless, whoa, he lost his balance there. That's why he ran so fast. There they are. They're down here. The only thing I can think of is if I run around this area and I get all of the chiral hands, the chiral crystals, maybe your weight limit goes up enough that you can actually carry everything. That's what this is supposed to be doing. Okay. See, because there are a bunch more up there, but it would take extra time to get them. Did the first game have longer load times, Parasolo? I don't remember. I would argue at that era, the PS4 era, everything had longer load times, right? So we were just kind of used to it. And it didn't really affect us. Now, we're so used to everything being fast, especially because I've been on PC Gamer, that you don't really think about load times anymore. Getting late. So here we are. Okay. I think what we should do, if we dump all the cargo... I'm debating what to do here, because we have so much cargo right now. And I do want to go grab more hands. Look, there's a ton more hands up there. And there's another inventory thing there. So, Okay. I offloaded all delivery cargo materials only, not weapons. So now we can go up here and finish the investigation and grab the rest of the stuff. Go. See, there's an item box over here I want to check out. We skipped it.
Thank God. This one's for you.
So, fabrication, storage. Someone put a used blood grenade in here. It's someone else's private locker, I think. Extra transporter boots. Oh wait, no, this is what I have. I could get rid of this stuff. This is a private locker. Oh, why is there a private locker just sitting here? That's weird. Huh. So it's someone's private locker. Yeah, I can't really do anything at it, though. I can just claim more chiral crystals. I don't really need the resin, so... Okay, we got some crystals from it. Alright, I guess we're done. So now we have the tough decision. Of what do I take? Obviously, I take the story mission items, right? To the base. But maybe I take some of the story mission. I take some optional stuff. I come back for more later. Because I can't carry all of this, I don't think. I'll be, like, super slow. I'll be way overloaded, I think. Look at all these items. Oh, my God. So how do I even pick and choose? How do I pick and choose what I have? Like, if I do this... Let me get rid of this. This is used, so... Offload. Man, this is gonna be ridiculous. Can I put those into here?
On my way.
All you can do is upgrade to dismantle, that's it. Well... Good ceramics, special alloys. These are just optional items. Those are not for the story. Look at this stack on my back, dude. That is absolutely insane. Whoa, I picked another one up? I did? This is wild and insane. Oh my god. So I'm gonna leave behind ceramics. I guess that's okay. Are we ready for this?
Hey! What?
Here we go. All right, we're gonna head out, and we're just gonna try to climb up to the base with this on my back. Okay, this will be interesting. All right. I know, I'm not even wearing the robotic suit yet. I don't remember there's robot legs that you can get. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. All right, I want to put this grenade away. There we go. Put it away. Are we ready? This is gonna be insanity. Here's our mission. Am I enjoying the game? I mean, so far, so good. Since I understand the game a lot more than the first time I played it, I think I am enjoying it more. But man, the game is silly that this is the game, you know? Go in here, throw a couple blood grenades to kill invisible enemies, and now walk with the leaning tower of packages to your destination. This is some crazy shit. Someone just tipped, and I will do a shout out. Once we arrive at this base, I will do shout outs. Please allow me to get to the base, because this is some crazy stuff right now. Glowing handprints there. All right. Leg day dedication, yeah. I don't think that Sam skips leg day. If he did, I think he would be a gelatinous blob right now. You know, a pile of mush. This is not so bad. Look what is on his back. Oh, this isn't so bad. You know what's crazy is, by the way, more licensed music, guys. So once again, this video will be claimed on YouTube. If you're watching on demand, if you could do me a favor, perhaps like the video, leave some comments, let me know what you think about the playthrough. But also consider maybe doing a tip or coming by a stream to support, because I'm making nothing on this playthrough at all because of this, okay? Anyway, yeah, like, it's pretty insane. Remember, later on, we will get upgrades. Remember, he gets the robot legs that make him more powerful. You can carry more and stuff. But for now, this is wild. He's a normal Sam, has this shit on his back. Are there less BTs in this game? I mean, I don't know. We're only entering, like, hour 4 of gameplay right now. So far, those were the only BTs we've encountered, but we just fought. But I'm sure there's going to be tons later. I feel like this is all still the intro, right? Like, the game probably has like a 10-hour intro, and then it picks up and gets crazy. Dooba-dooba-doo, scuba-dooba-doo. just think this is the kind of music Kojima listens to all day. Seriously, this is what he has playing on like his device in his ear. What are you saying? I'm saying What are you saying? Speak English. Pick up what? Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh. What are they saying? Dancing? Prancing? Player Solo says, I wonder if Kojima likes rap music. If you follow Kojima on like X or a social, he posts up some pretty normal stuff. Like, I ate this bowl of ramen today. I had this bento box or whatever. You know, pretty blasé stuff. Not anything too crazy. He's also a movie buff. He goes to a lot of movies, and he'll post up when he goes to the movie theater. He'll do like pictures of the poster, or if they hand out any promotional materials, we'll share that kind of stuff. It's just weird because he seems like a pretty normal dude, but then the games he puts out are so bizarre. I don't know. Old Ugly Bastard has done a super chat. The game is interesting so far. I hear that there's more combat scenarios in the game, so hopefully we'll have more variety than the original. We shall see. We shall see if there's Mansing. Whatever that is. Yeah, this power package is going crazy. Here it is. We made it. With this insane stack of packages. Sam has insane balance. Like,
Good evening, Sam.
oh, by the way, here we go. Carrying capacity has been increased again.
Security
Nice.
lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
This should be a big thing. Isn't Deadman supposed to be here? So we might have a big story segment right now. Deliver and report. Damn, look at all this shit. And it's all 100% too. Like, I didn't screw any of it up. Here we go. Most people probably wouldn't try to do it all at once, but hey, he did it. He didn't break his back, so. No, it's not dead, man. I guess it's coming up later.
Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Is there fast travel in the game? I have no clue, Cyberelk. We're only like 4 hours in. Nothing like that yet. S rank, baby.
Really
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
get much better than this. What else is there to say but thanks?
Flawless delivery.
Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
I got all of it, a crazy amount.
We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on.
A life well liked? Receive a total of 2,400 or more likes from completing orders. Ah. Okay.
We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Really? This is the entirety of Mexico right now? You know what I mean? This seems like this has been the intro. This is not the main game. It's just an intro thing to introduce these mechanics and stuff. What's hilarious is, does that look like the entirety of Mexico? Look at all the red spots, right? New strand established. Former Geophysics Research Lab, Alex Weatherstone. All right, firmware update. An anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs. You can shoot the BTs now. Cool. Not just grenades.
Your current porter grade.
So let's see how we leveled here. Porter went way up because I brought so much. Combat a little. Stealth way up because I did it stealthy. Whoa. Servicemanship went way up. Now we're Adept Handler level 2. There you go. Porter grade of 36. What an upgrade. Let's do some shout outs. So Old Ugly Bastard, thank you for that $5 super chat. Let's add that to our running tally for the day. Now at 166. Thank you. And I received a $2 tip here. Let's see. Someone says you can be an alcoholic without being ultra dysfunctional. I'm well aware of that. I don't know why you're even bringing that up or what that has to do with anything. Thanks for the tip. Yikes. Okay. Good stuff. All right, let's continue. So, there we go. Total weight of cargo delivered 246 kilograms. Dang. So far. There's going to be so money by the end of the game, right? Okay.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
It looks familiar,
My name's
actually.
Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
Sounds like that's the mission. We're gonna have a boss fight. Okay. What are you
Chiral
studying right
density
now?
levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
All right. What kind of weapons do you have?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine.
Very
You
nice.
can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
Okay. Obviously, we're gonna get some of this new ammo. Sounds like we're gonna be encountering BTs a lot more often. What should I do after this?
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Very cool. Funny Money Laundromat. Just listen to this, all right? Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't talk to Funny Money Laundromat. I'm busy. Hold on. We gotta watch something here. You gotta wait. You got the Ritas in the shower again. Full attention. Got the Ritas. And you know that's accurate. You know, body scan, 100%. He had to be completely naked for the scan, so it's 100% accurate. Somewhere out there, there's a very, very forbidden edition of this game, if you know what I mean. Uh-oh, another
It's been too
nightmare.
long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
This isn't real. This is a dream. It's not real. Yep.
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Is there a dead body there?
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place.
Uh-oh.
Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt.
We learned about that
So
yesterday.
we have no idea what's going on down there.
Huh.
Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success.
No success.
The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium
What?
that renders electronics inoperable at altitude.
Clouds that appeared after the Death Stranding. They produce timefall and contain a great deal of chiralium that both obstructs radio waves and makes the clouds impenetrable to drones and aircraft. Even if they could be penetrated, the sky above the clouds is stratified into layers that contain further chiralium and chiral radiation invisible to the naked eye. Soaring through the skies and leaving Earth's atmosphere are now nothing more than pipe dreams. So that's it. You're tethered to the planet because there's like a layer, an atmosphere of this chiralium that stops you. Damn, well, that's crazy, actually. They're stuck here forever.
So
They
they
can't
tried
leave.
sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink.
Oh, man.
But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region.
Okay. So they found a way to do
birdie,
it.
Nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America.
What?
And that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions,
They walked a robot through
they
it,
sent an autonomous robot through the gate.
and it teleported to another part of the planet.
The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate.
What?
They spoke English,
Huh.
and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia.
Whoa.
We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived.
That's
Ours was
interesting.
not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion.
Excuse me.
After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate.
So here it is. Oh, here's what it looks like. Phenomenon that appeared at the research lab in Mexico around the time the Samba game connected the UCA to the chiral network. At first, only a microscopic warping in the texture of space could be observed. This grew bigger as the UCA's chiral network expanded. Connecting Mexico to Australia, the plate gate can be used to travel between the two continents. It's only plate gate currently in existence. So here's a question. Could you go through the plate gate and link the chiral network? Could you expand the chiral network through that gate to Australia? Does it work like that? Because you don't know what technology or whatever it is causing this teleportation to begin with. So would it work? Is that going to be the second half of the game? You're going to go into Australia, perhaps? Huh.
There's something else that I need to tell you, though.
Oh, great. Now tell us about the killer kangaroos.
Far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected.
Okay,
Sam,
great.
a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
It's up to you to take out the giant PT. All right. I suppose we should just go, right? We really shouldn't dilly-dally here. We really don't have anything else to do right now anyway. Okay, go to the surface. Something just made a crazy loud noise in my room and I have no idea what it was. I don't know if that was my air conditioner breaking. I have no idea. Did you guys hear it? You probably didn't because the game made a noise. I think my air conditioner might have just broken. Because it's making crazy noises right now. Holy shit, hold on. Hello, everyone. So, if you heard that ridiculously loud noise, or if you didn't, my air conditioner, indoor air conditioner, okay, it's not a window air conditioner. It's one that's freestanding and you put it into the window with a tube. It just broke. It's been 11 years I've used this thing, and it finally busted. It still turns on, but when it does, it starts shaking and gets incredibly loud, and it started making a grinding sound. I was like, I think I'll turn off the air conditioner now. So I just have everything on fan backs, but I'm going to basically be still playing and sweating it out for today, but I got a replacement coming tomorrow. Hopefully the replacement is good. I guess we're going to find out. But, all right, so sorry for the interruption. That wasn't intentional. Obviously, it was very weird that happened out of nowhere. I thought if that were to break, which I figured would break eventually, that it would actually break and, like, I'd know that it was going to break because it would start to not work. This thing just straight up busted entirely. So it was very weird the way that it all went down. But it is what it is. Okay. Let's see here. I Love Pie did a super chat. But he's talking about someone named I never heard of, and I'm not going to even address it. I'm just going to say thanks. Let's see here. That is a $9.92 super chat. Thank you very much for that. And then someone else did a $2 super chat. Let's just add those to the total, and then I'm going to split the part here. And we'll make a new fresh video. Okay. All right, so sorry for the interruption. We're about to go to an epic part where it looks like we're going to fight a boss. Let's split the part, and when we come back, we'll do that boss fight. There we go.